So today, let us continue from an earlier program we have written. We have done box program with two for loops. We have done a hollow box with two for loops, but additionally we have added an if condition. Yes. But to truly understand what is happening here with that I and j, what we will do is we will display I and j in a simple form. Control C. We will try to display I and j to understand what is really happening in the code. Now we don't need to declare it again because I and j was declared before. Instead of printing star, let us print I and j and see what is the output here. %d, %d. I could say I colon j colon. What do you think the output will be? It will basically show on the screen I and then the number whatever I is. Then it will show j and the number what j is. So I know it's a bit tricky to understand what exactly is happening in this printf statement. But basically it's displaying I and j in a formatted manner. So that is why that F word is there in this print, that is printing in a formatted manner. I know it is not clear yet, but we will learn as we go. So let's see the output. Compile and run. And if you look, we can see I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. Then it became I is equal to 1, 0, j is equal to 1. I is equal to 0, j is equal to 2. So j is changing here. J was 0, j became 1, j became 2, j became 3. And that is what this for loop is really doing. The two loops which are running, what is happening is I is 0 and for value of I is equal to 0, this whole loop is running 4 times. It will print 0, 1, 2, 3. Now to make it a bit more easier to understand, I'll put a dash here. Okay. Now let us see how the output looks like. So you can see I is 0, j is 0. Then I is 0, j is 1. I is 0, j is 2. I will change for the next row. It became 1, it became 2, it became 3. J every time will go from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So that is how j's began. So when we made the hollow box, we took the condition when I is equal to 0, this line got printed. When we said I is equal to 3, then this line got printed. But to print this line, what is common here? You can notice that everything j is 3 here. And in this case, we notice that j is 0 here. So that is the reason our code, if you remember, looked like this for the hollow thing. We had a condition which checked I is equal to 0, I is equal to 3, j is equal to 0, j is equal to 3. So that is the reason we are doing it like this. Now my question to you people is, how do I print a diagonal? Okay, if I look at the output of this program, it's already open. So we should normally close this window every time we code it again. How can I print the diagonal? What will be the criteria for diagonal? So I'm now going to remove this I and j because it is too confusing to read. But now you understand that the first number is I and the second number is j. Yes. So let's simply look at ij. How does it look? Yes, it's 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. So first position is I, second position is j. Now tell me, how do I print the diagonal? What do you see the pattern in the diagonal? 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Do you see a pattern in the diagonal? We will use this to print the diagonal. Any guesses what the pattern is? Well, I'm sure you guys have guessed it. The pattern is that I and j are equal, like 0, 0, or it is 1, 1, or it is 2, 2. So it is repeating. So we will take this piece of code which you wrote earlier. Control C. And we'll paste it after this. Now the idea I'm showing you step by step approach is to learn how the programming logic works. So now this condition is not so complicated for a diagonal. I simply need a condition where I is equal to j, you print a star, else you print a space. Let us see what happens. Compile and run. Can you see the stars which have come? Everywhere else it has printed space. Wherever 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2 or 3, 3 happened, it printed a star and it came as this diagonal. And this is, students, the what you mean by programming logic. We know how the variable I and j will change. The question is, are we in a position to put the right condition to do what we want to do? The logic which has to be written. So if you look at this code, it's 2 for loops, a simple if statement which is checking for when will I and j be equal, and it prints the diagonal